What is up, guys? This is New Cloud, and today I'm counting down the top 10 picks for the best Mario Kart 8 tracks. So without further ado, let's go. Also, retro tracks will not be counted, but DLC tracks will be counted. Number 10. Bone Dry Dunes. Quite honestly, this was one of my favorite stages when I first started playing the game. But now my opinions have changed. Alright, enough rambling. Let's actually talk about this track. Bone Dry Dunes is your average desert track. But there are a few sections that can be pretty extraordinary. Like this bone section with the anti-gravity. Then you have a choice of paths up here, and I just fell, so that's not good. But this track is pretty cool otherwise. Number 9. The Wamp Ruins. I just love all the dandelions, or whatever they are. They just look so cool. Anyways, this track looks like something you'd find from the Aztec or Mayan culture. Except for, it's just the lumps. I don't really understand this anti-gravity section because you could actually walk on this pretty easily in real life. But, anyways, this track is cool and it's really fun to play. Number 8. Shy Guy Falls. This track completely utilizes the anti-gravity because it lets you drive up and down waterfalls. Just that fact is so cool that you can drive up and down waterfalls. Like, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Well, of course, until Mario Kart 9 comes out, but that's beyond the point. Alright, so this track is just completely awesome. You can drive up and down waterfalls. You hear Shy Guys going whack, wow, whack, wow, whack. You have this nice shortcut right here. But, yeah, it's kind of short. That's my only real complaint, but this track is awesome nevertheless. Number 7. Hyrule Circuit. This track is very unique in many ways. One key thing is how instead of there being coins, you have the gems from the actual Legend of Zelda franchise. Another cool thing is that in the middle of the race, there is a ramp that lets you get the Master Sword. And the next cool thing is that this track is based off of Link. He's one epic warrior. This track also has those thingies that are like piranha plants, but I don't know what their names are. Because I'm not even that much of a Legend of Zelda player. They're those things. They look kind of scary. Number 6. Probably inspired by its successor, Sky Garden, Cloud Top Cruise is by far a really unique track. Not only are you just driving on clouds, you get to drive on top of an airship, and even into a thunderstorm. That is just crazy. In the thunderstorm section, you have to be careful for lightning. Like I just ran into that. But overall, this track is really cool. Number 5. Dolphin Shoals. At first, you might think, yeah, some water level, whatever. But after you complete a lap or so, you will think differently. So, in the beginning, the music is really calm, and you drive through underwater sections. Then you come up to it where you can choose between how many paths you want to take. Then there's this huge eel that you can do tricks off its back, which is really fun to do. It's really satisfying. Then when you shoot out, jazz work starts to kick in, and the music gets good. Quite honestly, this may be the best water level in any game. Then it goes back to its mellowness and so calm. But it's just that jazz section that makes this track's music so awesome. I mean, this track could be a little bit longer, but I am perfectly fine with how it is right now.
Number 4.
Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff. Ice Outpost is a track from the DLC. Many people may complain that it's super slippery, but I don't really care about that. I just love how the music is very good, how 2 intertwining paths. I personally like the green path better, don't judge me. And I just love this violin work. Although the shortcuts are very hard on this track because of how slippery it is very satisfying getting them down. Otherwise, this track is actually really good.
Number 3.
Mount Wario. This is one of the tracks that doesn't run in conventional laps, but just drives you straight down a mountain. This track is very, and I mean very unique. The fact that you're driving down a mountain in the first place is just super awesome. I mean, like, Nintendo, what made you think of this? This track makes you drive through a cave, a dam, and, well, of course, a mountain. The cave section, the music changes to make it feel a lot more closed in, and it makes it feel a lot more open when you're outside. Personally, I like the cave music better. I don't know why, I just do. Then you drive across a dam in anti-gravity mode. It's really cool how you do this. Now, before I get to number 2, I had a very, very hard time choosing between number 2 and number 1. But let's go and see what they are.
Number 2.
In Mario Kart, we have seen very little ghost levels, but this one is by far the best one. Twisted Mansion has you driving on walls in an anti-gravity for most of the race. But then, as soon as you get out of the beginning section, you start driving sideways in water. Like, what? Nintendo, what just happened here? I don't know what happened, but I don't really care because this track is just straight up awesome. I can't believe it's only in the Flower Cup for this game. They honestly should have switched out, like, I don't know, Bone Dry Dunes with this track. This track would have been really good in the Special Cup. Not that it's hard or anything, but it just would have felt right. But now, you're all waiting for number 1. So let's get to it.
And now, number 1.
Aw yeah, baby. An epic dance party. Electrodome is by far, or not by far, it's one of my favorite tracks. Or wait, it is my favorite track. It is the best track in Mario Kart 8. It has the catchiest music of pretty much all time. And it's just straight up awesome. Like, honestly, Nintendo, thank you for making this track. It was very necessary, I guess you could say. This song just lifts my spirits up. It's just so awesome, I guess you could say. Like, honestly, this song is just so good. Just listen to it. So, I guess this concludes our top 10 list. Like or dislike this video, and leave a comment on what's your favorite track. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.